Hello everyone, welcome back to Ma'am Francisca YouTube channel. Today, you're going to learn about hortatory exposition text. Previously, you have already learned about analytical exposition text. So, what is the difference between hortatory exposition text and analytical exposition text? Yes, good job, you are right. In the analytical exposition text, the end of the paragraph, you need to give conclusion. But in hortatory exposition text, on the last paragraph, you need to give recommendation. Okay, let us learn about hortatory exposition text deeply. First of all, before we come further to the learning material, here we come to remind you about our class commitment. You have already met this class commitment few days ago. I just still want to remind you. The first one, come to class on time, be active during the class, be polite, respect each other, and keep clean the class. Alright, our learning scope for today, there are 4 main points. The first one, the definition. The second, purpose. The third, generic structure. And the last, you're going to learn about the language features of hortatory exposition text. Here we go. A hortatory exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is intended to explain the listeners or readers that something should or should not happen or be done. Jadi, hortatory exposition merupakan jenis teks di mana ditujukan untuk menjelaskan kepada pendengar atau pembaca bahwa sesuatu itu seharusnya dilakukan atau tidak seharusnya terjadi. To strengthen the explanation, the speaker or writer needs some arguments as the fundamental reason of the given idea. Untuk memperkuat penjelasan atau pemaparannya, maka pembicara atau penulis perlu menyantumkan argumen-argumen sebagai dasar alasan yang diberikannya. Okay, here we come to the purpose of the hortatory exposition. Tujuan dari hortatory exposition adalah mengajak, membujuk pembaca untuk melakukan sesuatu atau tidak melakukan sesuatu. So, the purpose of hortatory exposition is used to persuade the reader should or should not be the case. Okay, here we come to the language features. Kita masuk kepada kaedah kebahasaan. You're going to learn the connectors or temporal connective dealing with reason, cause and effect, condition, choice. And then next, in hortatory exposition text, you're also going to learn the modal auxiliaries such as should, ought to, must, and etc. And then passive voice, kalimat pasif, and then simple present tense, verb, and verb phrases. All are the language features in the hortatory exposition text. Here we come to the generic structure. Kita masuk kepada struktur teks ya. Well, previously you have already learned about analytical exposition text. There are 3 main points of the generic structure in that genre. The first one, thesis, and then the second, arguments, and then the last, conclusion. So, they are quite the same, yeah? But on the last paragraph will be different. Because in hortatory exposition, you need to give recommendation on the last paragraph. So, let me explain one by one. Thesis is the announcement of issues concerned, usually in the first paragraph. And then arguments is the reason for concern leading to recommendation, usually in the second, third, or fourth paragraph of the hortatory exposition. And then the last paragraph, it should be recommendation, in which the statement of what ought or ought not to happen. Okay? Any questions so far? Good then. Here we come, the example of hortatory text. The first paragraph consists of people are starting to abandon the habit of wearing masks and keeping their distance amid to the pandemic that has been going on for nearly 9 months. Is it okay to ignore the health protocols? The answer is absolutely no. We should keep obeying the health protocols because the pandemic is not over yet. So, this is what we call thesis. Where is the thesis actually? Yes, people are starting to abandon the habit of wearing masks and keeping their distance amid the pandemic that has been going on for nearly 9 months. So, yeah, actually we should keep obeying the health protocols. So, health protocols actually as the thesis in this paragraph. Okay, and then the second paragraph, we are going to see the arguments, to strengthen the reason. Okay. However, this phenomenon cannot be reason for us to ignore the health protocols. It is because there is no cure yet which to combat the ferocity of the coronavirus. The most important thing that we can do is stick to health protocols so that we can break the chain of virus spread. Jadi untuk memutus mata rantai virus, kita harus mematuhi protokol kesehatan. Okay, this is the argument, the first argument. Well, the next paragraph. In addition, CDC or Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends us to wear masks since it can prevent us from getting or spreading the virus. Nah, ini merupakan data atau fakta. Jadi untuk hortatory text butuh fakta yang memperkuat argumen kalian ketika kalian menulis hortatory text. Ya, fakta yang didapat dari Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends us to wear mask. Jadi kita harus memakai masker ya untuk mencegah merebaknya virus corona. Nah, ini datanya dari apa? Datanya dari Centers Pusat Pencegahan dan Kontrol Penyakit. Nah, berarti ini termasuk fakta ya. And then next, we still want to learn the next paragraph ya. Therefore, we need to continue to protect ourselves from exposure to the virus for the good of ourselves and others. To overcome fatigue in the midst of a pandemic, we can try to keep in touch with the people closest to us so that we do not feel bored. Jadi maka dari itu kita butuh melindungi diri kita dari penyebaran virus ya, dengan terus menjaga diri kita dan orang lain. Salah satu cara untuk mengatasi kelelahan selama pandemik ya, kebosanan selama pandemik adalah dengan mencoba untuk melakukan kontak ya, berhubungan, berkomunikasi dengan orang yang terdekat dengan kita, mungkin melalui gadget, menggunakan gadget sehingga kita bisa membunuh kebosanan itu ya. Okay, here we come to the next paragraph. So, well, there is no paragraph, no more. So what? Yes, this is the last paragraph. It includes the recommendation. Okay, so this is the difference between hortatory and analytical text. Any questions so far? Okay, good. No questions. Well, I guess if you have no more question, we can go further to Google Classroom, and then I would like to give you a kind of task there. Yeah, see you in the Google Classroom. Thanks for watching. Happy learning, stay safe and stay healthy.